Hello, welcome to our third class, and we are still on Unit 1 Going Shopping. Today we're going to use our workbook and we will focus on page 12. So I need to explain something to you guys, okay? I will be recording scores for everything that you guys do in terms of your Google Classroom homework. So what I'm going to do is that by the time we meet in person, you guys would have completed six assignments, okay? So that means I will multiply 6 by 10, and then afterwards, of course, 6 by 10 is 60. So for example, let's say that for all the activities that you would have done, let's say, for example, maybe Ploy gets 12 out of 60 for everything that we've done. Ploy gets 12 out of 60. What I'll do is that I will say 12 divided by 60 times 10. And then that means in the end, Ploy has 2 out of 10. So I will record your first 10 points of the term as 2 out of 10. Please tell your friends to join our Google Classroom and to do the homework, because I will record everything. And then whatever you get from our 6 assignments from Google Classroom, I will divide it by 60 multiplied by 10, because that's the first 10 points. Your final score is the one I will record as your first 10 points score. So make sure you do your work, okay? All right, so let's continue. Oh yeah, that's your first 10 points. For this class, our lesson objectives are to focus on grammar, obviously, and the focus is on determiners, countable and uncountable nouns. We're also going to have an discussion, and this time it's going to be slightly different. I'm not going to focus on affirmative and non-affirmative. It's going to be a little bit different because we only have 2 more classes, right? Yeah, 2 more classes. And then, of course, I will explain your homework, which is multiple choice. So, definition of what is known as a determiner. From the phrase to determine. A modifying word that determines the kind of reference a noun or noun group has. For example, a, the, every. For example, a book, the book, every day. You use a determiner to see if the noun is countable or uncountable, okay? That's basically what this is trying to say. You use a determiner to identify if a noun is countable or uncountable. You guys know what a countable noun and an uncountable noun is, right? You guys remember that from M1. Okay, so for our discussions, I'm no longer going to do the whole affirmative and non-affirmative thing. We only have 2 more classes before we start meeting in person. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to share basic teen tips. You guys are teens. You guys are teenagers, people that are aged between 13 to 19. So now my discussion is going to be about giving you guys tips on how to do something or how to become something. For this lesson, I'm going to share tips on how to become financially savvy. Financially is from the term finance, which means money. And then savvy means to have knowledge about something. So basically, I will share tips on how to have better knowledge when it comes to money and how to manage money better. So you guys are getting older. What I need you guys to do during your M5 year, I need you guys to open a bank account. You have to open a bank account in your name, because The good thing about having a bank account is that you learn about money and you learn vocabulary about money. You learn the vocabulary in Thai and you learn the vocabulary in English. You have to open a bank account before you finish M5, okay? If you don't have an account, make sure you open. Even if you don't have money deposited in that account, it's important to just have a bank account, okay? And secondly, I want you guys to start reading about money. Instead of scrolling Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, whatever other application, I want you guys to also read about money. You can read about money in English or in Thai. It's important for you guys to just learn about money. Even if you want to be a doctor, an engineer, a teacher, a pilot, you still need to learn about money. So try to read one article. Try to read a story on the internet about money, okay? The third tip, you have to get a piggy bank. You can get one from a 20 baht shop. And then you just put coins in there and it will help you to save money, okay? All right, so when you get your piggy bank, you can put money at the end of the day after school. Maybe, let's say every day you get 30 baht. Maybe you get 30 baht, 7 baht to come to school, 7 baht to go home with the songtao. That's 14. And then you bring your own food from home. And then you have 10 baht to buy bubble milk tea outside. So that makes it 24 baht. You still have 6 baht. Put the money in your piggy bank. You guys need to learn how to save money using a piggy bank. The last one, this one is for, oh, I like to shout, the last one. I think I say that in every lesson, right? I always, at some point, I have to shout, the last one. Anyways, the last one. Okay, so the last one. If you want to get into business, I want you to look at your hobbies. Hobbies, what you like to do in your free time and you like to do it for fun. Look at your hobbies and then try to see what you can do to make money. Maybe some of you are good with photography and you have a camera. You can offer photography services to people. Like, oh, hey, if you want a photo shoot, I can do it for you and I'll charge you only 200 baht. If you are into cooking and baking, you can even start a business baking and you sell some cupcakes at school or on the weekends. If you love cosmetics, I love cosmetics. I love perfumes, soaps, lotions. I love all those things. If you love those things, you can even start selling them, okay? So this major tip is for people that want to get into business. But most importantly, I need everybody to practice number 1, 2, 3, and 4 because you guys need to become financially savvy, okay? All right, before we do our first exercise, because today we're only focusing on determiners, focusing on countable and uncountable nouns. There's this thing now in English whereby money is now countable. Before, when I was growing up, money was uncountable. It means that you guys, I don't know why I have to explain this, but you guys know that countable means you can count it, and then uncountable, you cannot count it. For example, you cannot count the quantity. For example, water, rice, salt, sugar, you cannot count it one by one, okay? So apparently now in English, money is countable. When I was growing up, we never said monies. There was no plural for that. It was just money, uncountable. But now you can say monies. And this is the academic spelling, M-O-N-I-E-S. And then the casual, informal spelling is monies with M-O-N-E-Y-S. I just needed you guys to know that because of our next exercise, okay? So now we are going to read the examples and then we will look at the nouns after the highlighted words. So the words that are highlighted, these are our determiners. Some, any, no, much, many, plenty of, several, and a lot of. Again, determiners help you to identify if the noun is countable or uncountable. So now we know that our determiners are some, any, no, much, many, plenty of, several, and lot of. I want us to look at the noun. So we look at the noun that's after the highlighted word, and then you tell me if it's countable or uncountable. For example, number 1, Olivia, 16, is going into town with some friends. The determiner is some. Can you tell me if the noun friends is uncountable or countable? I would have to say this is obvious. Friends is countable. You can count it. Number 2, after that, I don't usually have any money left. This is why I was sharing with you guys about how money is now countable. I hate to say it, but money seems to be countable. Back in my days when I was in high school, money was not a countable noun. But oh well, English keeps evolving and we keep learning something new, okay? And that's okay. Number 3, there's no brand new stuff on them. With this one, you have to be careful. This one, you have to be careful. Why? We'll do this again in the classroom. So the determiner here is no. And then brand new is actually an adjective. Remember, adjective is a word that modifies a noun, or an adjective is a word that describes a noun. So now we have the determiner, we have the adjective, brand new. So the noun is stuff. We are going to do this in the classroom because this is going to be a little bit tricky if you don't pay attention. Determiner, no. Adjective, brand new. Noun, stuff. So stuff is uncountable. You cannot say stuffs. Number 4, they don't charge you as much money. Again, we said money is now countable. So we already have it there. Money is now countable. We can say monies. Number 5, like adults, many teens want good value for money. So we're looking at the noun after the highlighted word, which is teens. Teens is obviously countable. That's you guys. Teens is short for teenagers. Number 5, there are plenty of secondhand websites too. Again, be careful. Plenty of is the determiner, right? Secondhand is an adjective. So the noun is websites. Websites, that's already plural, countable. Number 7, sometimes we go to a gaming store and try out several new games. Several, that's the determiner. New is an adjective. The noun is games. That's already obvious, countable. And then same thing with number 8. We're looking at the noun games, okay? So we're going to do similar exercises in the classroom, and you need to be able to identify the determiners, the adjectives, and the nouns. So we'll quickly do another exercise whereby we will complete the sentences by choosing the correct word. We'll do this together because your homework will be a little bit challenging. I don't want to give you guys too much work, okay? I want to give you guys just enough work. Number 1, if there's anything I need to explain, I will explain it as I go. And if I don't explain something, but you need me to explain it, just message me, okay? And then I will try to respond as soon as possible. Number 1, last weekend I got any great discounts on clothes. Already, A is cancelled. Why? Because A is singular. You say a book, a discount. It's for one thing. But here, our noun is already plural, discounts. So A is out, okay? I'm making it easier for you guys. So A is out. Now choose between some and any. Last weekend I got some great discounts, or last weekend I got any great discounts. I'm gonna have to go with some. Last weekend I got some great discounts on clothes. Number 2, my brother buys many clothes online. There's no way we can say my brother buys much clothes online. Because we usually use much we use it for uncountable stuff like, oh, you don't have much time, okay? That is for uncountable stuff, usually. So much is out because clothes is countable. So my brother buys my brother buys a lot of clothes online. Number 3, I got a discount on dash 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 headphones online. A is already cancelled. Again, why? Because A is a determiner used for a single noun, not plural. But here, headphones, that's plural. So I'm going to have to say, I got a discount on some headphones. The reason why, okay, this one I can explain very, very quickly. The reason why no is not the answer is because I got is a positive statement and then no is negative. There's no way we can have positive and negative together. And then A cannot be A because A is for singular noun. Headphones is plural. That means your answer is some. I got a discount on some headphones online, okay? Number 4, I bought. This is now becoming easy. Already we know A is not the answer because this is plural. I bought some jeans yesterday. Why? Again, much is used for usually. It's usually used for uncountable nouns. Jeans can be counted. A is for singular, but jeans is plural. So easy, right? Number 5, have you got... Again, much is out. Much is usually used for uncountable. Trainers are countable. I'm going to have to say, have you got any bebop trainers? Number 6, we don't eat. We don't eat any special food. We don't eat some special? No, we don't eat any special food. We don't eat any special food. I'm going to have to go for any because we don't eat no special food. That is grammatically incorrect. We don't. So this one's quite easy. Only 4 of them. Same thing. We have to complete the sentences. This is so simple. You only have 4 choices and 2 of them are actually repetitive. Any, much, any, many. I'll do this one. Even if I have to do it myself, this is so easy. Number 1, how dash pairs of trainers do you have? How many pairs of trainers? Number 2, do you have dash sunglasses? Do you have any sunglasses? Number 3, how dash time? Much. How much time do you spend shopping online? Number 4, do you know any websites? Okay. Oh, okay. Almost done. All right, so assignment 1, using your notebook. Please complete the conversation using the following words, okay? Any, many, much, no, plenty, several, some. I've already given you guys an example. So this is the dialogue. This is the conversation between A and B, and you have to complete it. Please use your notebook. I will take the notebooks. The reason why I'm asking you guys to also use notebooks is because right now you don't have the actual book. You don't have your actual textbooks. So at least this way you're actually writing down the information you're learning. You're taking down your notes, okay? So please complete this conversation in your notebook. You have to write the whole conversation. Don't write only the answers. Write the whole conversation and complete it, okay? And now, assignment number 2, using Google Classroom. Please complete this assignment. You have here a summary, multiple choice. You have to read the summary and complete it by choosing, for example, this is number 1. So your number 1 options are A, B, C, D. Number 2, your options are A, B, C, D. Complete the summary so that it makes sense and so that it is grammatically correct. Please do not put your answer here. No. Just highlight your answer here. Number 1, if you think your answer is B, highlight your answer B. Number 2, if you think your answer is D, highlight your answer D, and so forth. You can also underline, but I think highlighting is easier. So just highlight your answer, and then when I read, it will be grammatically correct. Oh, wait a minute. Did I make a mistake? Okay, never mind. I have to edit the document. I just realized I made a mistake. Oh, no, no, I didn't make a mistake. You know what? I need to have coffee. I have to have coffee. Here was skipping from number 10 to 12, but in the actual document, we have number 11. It's somewhere down here. Because they're like, wait, no way, I didn't make a mistake. I did this document like 3 times. No way, I did not make a mistake. Okay, so in the PowerPoint, it shows number 10 and then number 12. But in the actual document, you have number 11, okay? Don't worry, there's number 11. Because I'm thinking of number 11, like, I did it. I definitely did it. Okay, so you have 20 sentences. I don't know why I'm singing, but you have, this is your homework. You have to complete the work. 20 sentences. Good luck to you guys. If you need any help, just message me. But I'm sure you can do it. Please tell your friends to do the work because I will calculate everything in order to give you your first 10 points, okay? All right, guys, have a good, what day is it today? Today's Thursday. So have a good day and then have a good upcoming weekend. Bye.